Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm Cao Yao. As globalization accelerates, China and the United States stand out for their profound cultural and social differences. For instance, while superhero movies dominate the US film market, ensemble dramas are more popular in China. Additionally, family concepts differ greatly. In China, family ties profoundly influence life choices, whereas in the US, emphasis is placed on individual independence. Today, we will explore these differences through engaging mini-dramas, delving into how culture and philosophy shape social development and everyday life in both nations. Stay tuned. Before we delve into today's content, let's briefly discuss the philosophic underpinnings that shape the national identities of China and the United States. China's philosophy, deeply entrenched in Confucian ideals, emphasizes social harmony and collective well-being, advocating for balance and moderation through concepts like yin and yang theory and the good mean. These principles underscore the importance of stability and community harmony in Chinese governance and social interactions. In contrast, the United States champions individualism, autonomy, and freedom, rooted in its colonial history and Protestant ethics. This philosophy promotes self-governance, personal liberty, and equality, profoundly influencing American democratic values and its federal system of government. The emphasis on individual rights and inclusivity continues to guide American social and governmental structures. These distinct philosophical roots, China valuing community harmony and the US prioritizing individual freedom, shape their approaches to governance, education, and national development. Let's now examine how these differences influence various aspects of national construction, education, and patriotism in both countries.
I think we should have everyone follow a fixed framework. That way the project will stay consistent. Otherwise, it might end up looking all over the place.
But that would limit everyone's creativity. Why can't we just pick the parts we are interested in and combine them later?
We are doing this just for efficiency. If everyone just do their own thing, it's tough to unify the content and style in the end, right?
Yeah, but independent thinking can lead to breakthroughs, right? Collaboration does not mean you need to giving up your personal expressions.
So wrong idea you are. About the text location last time, I think it might be because of difference in the ways of thinking and the cultural background. I'd really like to hear your opinion on America's national philosophy.
Okay, in the United States, our national philosophy mainly revolves from freedom, democracy, and equalities. For examples, we put a lot of emphasis on the individual choices and the right to express ourselves.
Okay. It sounds like you value individual independence a lot. In China, we focus more on collectivism and shared goals. For instance, we use policies and education to foster a sense of national identity and belonging.
Looks like national philosophy does really influence the way we think. For me, I prefer to having my own ideas, while you may prefer to making a unified plan.
I believe that clear rules and unified goals make text more efficient. But now I get where you worried about last time.
We try combining our approaches together, of which I mean we having the unified goals but leave more creativities.
Good idea.
Welcome to Education and Nation Build. Today, we will explore how China and United States use education system to disseminate national philosophy, foster nationalism and patriotism, and achieve nation building.
Today we will study the article of Liang Xichao named The Young China, who can explain the meaning of the youth is strong, so the nation is strong. Yes, please.
Dr. Zhou, I think it means young people should study hard to make the country better.
Imagine you are a member of Congress. How would you balance personal freedom and collective interest? With this,
I'd listen to voters while ensuring the policies align with the Constitution.
In Chinese classroom, education focuses on cultural heritage and national spirit, fostering a sense of history and responsibility. In American classrooms, critical thinking and individual rights are emphasized, teaching students to balance and making decisions. The United States fosters students' sense of social responsibility through community service. China's Tree Goes to the Countryside practical activities allow students to serve the community while increasing their sense of responsibility to the country.
after watching Changjinghu, I feel we must cherish the peaceful life we have now.
Yeah, our country is truly great.
Why do you think Captain America was willing to sacrifice himself?
I think it's because he believed that freedom and justice is more important than his own life.
Hollywood films subtly shape American youth value through themes of freedom and democracy. Chinese mainstream films inspire responsibility and patriotism through historical stories. Through the efforts of education systems, both China and US cultivate citizens' sense of identity and responsibility. This impacts future of their nation and offers a fresh perspective on nation building in the globalized era.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's International Education Debate. Our topic of discussion is, in the context of globalization, how do China and the United States address the challenges of implementing the national philosophies while balancing the impact of nationalism? We are invited representatives from both countries to share their insights. Let's welcome them. Now, let's welcome the representative from the Chinese side to speak.
Dear audience, in China, we approach globalization by focusing on the adaptation and evolution of our national philosophy to meet model challenges. We aim to integrate our traditional values with global change, ensuring our policies reflect both our heritage and the demands of the contemporary world.
Now, let's welcome the representative from the US side to speak.
Dear audience, in the United States, we tackle globalization by emphasizing the export of our democratic and liberal values. We believe in the importance of adapting our legal and social systems to protect individual rights and promote innovation in the face of global challenges.
Our strategy is to balance the prioritization of our national philosophy with the need to engage globally. We believe that by promoting our values, we can foster a national identity that is rooted in our traditions, yet open to the world.
We stress the importance of diversity in thought and the exchange of ideas. Our approach is to create a dynamic framework that is capable of adapting the global stage, especially in the face of emerging challenges.
We recognize the impact of globalization on our legal system and social structure. Our response is to adapt our policies to ensure they reflect our national philosophy while also being responsive to global change and challenges.
We view globalization as an opportunity to spread our values of freedom and democracy. Our legal and social systems are designed to protect individual rights and promote innovation, which we believe is critical in addressing global challenges.
We believe that our national philosophy can guide us in navigating the complexity of globalization. By staying true to our roots, we can contribute positively to global community while also preserving our unity and identity in the face of challenges.
We see our national philosophy as a beacon of liberty and opportunity. By exporting our culture and values, we can inspire others and foster a more interconnected and understanding world, even as we face the global challenges.
Okay. Thank you to both sides for your contribution to this debate. It's clear that both China and the United States are committed to addressing the challenges posed by globalization. While pursuing their national philosophy, this debate has provided us with valuable insight into the different approach nations can take in response to global challenges. Okay, thank you for all. Let's have some applause.
Thank you to today's debaters and commentators. This debate has shed light on the complex interplay between national philosophies, the challenges of globalization, and the balance with nationalism. Thank you all for your participation.
Dear representative, we are now beginning a discussion on international legal cooperation. Today we will discuss how to integrate the legal system of different countries in the context of globalization to promote global justice and legal unity. Welcome to the representative from China and the United States.
We believe that the integration of legal systems must take into account the cultural and social background of each country. We cannot initially emphasize individual freedom while ignoring collective interests and social harmony.
But individual rights and freedoms are universal values and the cornerstone of a just society. We cannot compromise on these principles.
We do not need the importance of individual rights, but in the global legal system, a balance must be struck to respect the diversity and uniqueness of countries.
I understand your point, but you must uphold the legal principles that have been proven to protect everyone's fundamental rights. These principles should not be shaken by cultural differences.
Let's calm down, folks. We need to understand each other's position and find a way to integrate different legal systems. Now, let's turn to social media to see how the public views the impact of globalization on the Chinese and the United States legal system and the pursuit of justice. How does globalization affect the legal systems and the pursuit of justice in China and the United States?
In China, our legal system is deeply influenced by Confucian thought and socialist values. Globalization has promoted us to continuously update and improve our laws to protect human rights and national interests. For example, we promote international cooperation projects through the Belt and Road Initiative to achieve social justice on a global scale.
In the US, our legal system emphasizes pragmatism and natural rights. Globalization provides us with more opportunities to engage with different legal systems, such as China's civil law. We adapt to societal changes by shaping judgment law and legal education research, protecting individual rights and freedoms.
Thanks for your insights. Globalization indeed has a profound impact on legal systems and pursuit of justice in both China and the US.